Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to yet another NewTuber advice episode. So, today I'm going to be talking about shoutouts. Have you seen shoutouts? Do you know what they are? Well, I'm sure most of you know them as the bane of your existence when you get that comment in your box saying, "Hey guys, I do a shoutout special. If you come and subscribe to my channel and leave me lots of comments, you might win hundreds of subscribers. It's amazing." Now, I'm going to talk about shoutouts on two levels. One as you as a viewer, and two as you as a creator. So, one as you as a viewer. If you see those comments, I would advise you ignore them, because think about the channel and think about why they're doing it. Why is that person randomly saying he likes your video and thinks you're great and come subscribe to him and he might shout you out? If he likes your video and thinks you're great, he should subscribe to you, because he liked your videos and he thinks you're great. So I think you can kind of infer from the message that there's not really any sincerity there. So you might want to think about ignoring it. Or if you're feeling really good, just say, mate, don't spam people. That's not a nice way to be on YouTube. Don't make that kind of thing. Equally though, if there are some people you like or know and they're doing shoutouts, there's no massive shame in saying, hey, yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, in my early days, I know for a fact that Sacrona did a promotion about smaller YouTube channels, and he posted it up on the Let's Play Sanctuary, and he said, anyone wanted me to check out their stuff, I'll do it. Now, he's not chased me. He's left the post and said, guys, if you're interested, let me know. And I did. I put my message down, please check out my channel if you think it's worth it. It's okay if you don't. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in wanting to get noticed, and a shout out from the right person can actually be really good. But if you're going to some random person's channel, subscribing randomly, so say it's some, I don't know, some guy that just does Minecraft Let's Plays or something like that, and you subscribed and you leave a odd comment saying like, yeah, ha, funny, and then 3 months down the line your name gets called in a group of people, the people that are going to flood to your channel, and I don't mean flood, I mean trickle, are going to be people saying, hey, I sub to you, sub to me. Or, hey, yeah, I saw you on blah, blah, blah. Come subscribe. Because these people haven't bought into you or your content. You were literally a name read out during someone's show alongside 8 or 9 or 3 or 4 other names. You're not going to get the right people. So why bother? So, on that level, as a viewer of other people's shoutouts, don't get involved unless you trust the channel and the person and think they're valuable as part of this community and as part of what we have here. If you think they are good people, genuine, decent people, and if you think what they're talking about matters, get involved. But any rando that comes to you is not your friend. Be careful, it can be toxic out there, so just be careful. Now, as a creator doing shoutouts, I just want to talk a little bit about the right and wrong approaches there. If you're doing it, are you then spamming on lots of people and saying, hey guys, I do shoutouts? Because I feel again like the people that are going to say, oh yeah, shout me out, are they the right people? If I go to some kid's channel and say, hey, I do shoutouts, do you want to come subscribe to me? I'm not doing it for the kid. I don't think his channel's worth talking about. I'm doing it because I want a subscriber. And then that kid's going to subscribe to me and maybe leave a few comments now and then. And 2-3 months down the line when I give him a shout out, there's nothing there for him to stay. And now imagine I do that on a scale of 200-400 different channels. There's nothing there for any of them to stay. They're not watching you. They don't like you. They've not bought into your stuff. They want you to talk about them. It's entirely a take-take relationship where you're not actually invested in each other. You're not liking each other's stuff. You don't even know each other. You just, one wants one thing and the other wants another. So that kind of shout-out approach is pretty poor. Hello, best internet friends. My name is Gaming Steve, and today on another episode of Gaming Shoutouts, I am going to show you Funemployed. It is a good game. Play that fun game. It is a very fun. I have Ultimate Werewolf, which is excellent. It's a fun game to play as well. I have Exploding Kittens, which is about kittens and cards, I think. This is cool. Play cool. Also, I have One Night Ultimate Vampire. It is a very good game. Play the game of vampires. We have Mysterium Alcatraz is gaming, and also we have code names today. So This was my shout-out episode on board games. If you would like your board game in shout-out episode, please send me board game, subscribe to my channel, and leave me lots of nice comments so I know you're there, and I will talk about your game on another episode of shout-out series. Thank you and good night. I would advise, if you want to do shout-outs, maybe post in an area you know is good, like the Let's Play Sanctuary, like Sacrona did, saying, hey guys, I'm doing a shout-out, so anyone want me to think about you? I'd also advise, don't put rules in. Don't say come subscribe, don't say come be active, don't say leave lots of comments, because you're forcing people to do a thing, and you're not forcing, and people aren't doing it genuinely or generally. Do you want that falseness around your channel? Do you want that toxicness around your channel? Is that just because you can say you've got 500 subscribers and loads of them speak and say like, ha, funny video? They've not watched it. They've not watched you. Be careful, because it's a nasty rabbit hole to go down. Funemployed is a very clever card game where you take turns around the table being an employer, and people have to apply for the job of archaeologist. Everyone has in their hand a set of traits that they have to use to apply for the job. So, I'm the employer. Today, I would like you to apply for the job of archaeologist. And you say to me, I am a very good archaeologist because it's always a happy ending. And if you imagine it's an Indiana Jones film, well, then it's a happy ending, isn't it? It's very... And that's what you'll get as you employ me. I'm part of the 1%. I am fairly privileged, and I think any archaeologist is. So I should be employed, and I can sprint like 7 miles, which is great for running away from, you know, bandits and tribes people. So I should be archaeologist, shouldn't I? And then you ask the next person around the table, and they go, well, I've got an amazing sock collection, and that was my first archaeology lessons with my dad, so employ me, please. And I believe in affirmative action, though I don't know what it means. But I'm a conservative as well, so hire me. And then you, as the employer, you pick your favourite, and then it goes round. So someone else has a go. And what makes the game really good, what makes the game really engaging, is the fact that it lets you be creative. It lets you share and discuss and think. And yes, some of the cards are quite blue. Some of them cover things like sexting. I mean, I don't even know what that is. And things like being an assassin. And how can being an assassin help you if you're going for a job as a barista? Who knows? But it's fun to find out. Have a look at it. And I know I do kind of a shout-out show called Creamy Yum Yum, which I'm sure quite a few of you have watched. Now, my shout-out show, I didn't once tell anyone I was doing it. I didn't once ask anyone to subscribe or check me out, or... Basically, these were people I know in the community, and I like them. And I put down a list of 12 or 13 or so, and then I told everyone, I'm going to talk about these people at some point, and then every week I've just talked about one of them. Now, when that show finishes, I will be looking for more. I don't think... equally, there's a lot more I know I want to put on. I don't think I'm going to be asking anyone to subscribe. I'm not going to be asking anyone to come check out my stuff. I'm just not going to be doing any of those things, because it's an entirely personal thing. And even the people I talk about, some of them aren't subscribed to me, and that's fine. I like them, and I want other people to like them too. It's got nothing to do with me. And that's the genuineness I want on my channel, and I'd rather have 10 people, 10 comments, and 10 actual elements in a community than 500 people and 50 false comments of nothingness. And I genuinely mean that, and I think I'm very blessed, because when I do post up stuff I get a lot of views and I get a lot of conversation, considering I'm a relatively small channel. I will conclude this video with a couple of examples of other people's channels I've seen and their versions of shoutouts, although not exact shoutouts, that I think are absolutely stunning and fantastic. So first off, you've got the Fud Factory and his Fud Finds series. It's very similar to mine. He actually was insanely kind enough to talk about me in one of them. This is not why I'm talking about him. I didn't even know he was doing it. I didn't even ask him to do it. But again, there lies the rub, doesn't it? I didn't know and I didn't ask, and he did it anyway because he liked me. You can't fake that kind of care. So Fud is lovely. He asks for nothing. He just likes to talk about good people. The only thing he says is, do you have a good channel? I've also seen Britain Jerry. Jerry is starting to do a surprise series where he talks a little bit about a channel and then just draws the person, and I was shocked. And again, he's not asking for anything, he's not doing anything, he just cares and wants to show he cares. Casual Jake has done one very interesting kind of comedy skit about super horror bros, and again, they're not like massive come subscribe, they're just communities nodding towards each other and saying hey, and it's amazing. So kind of those are the equally. It's Hulk Smash. He talked a bit about another fella called Hazardor, and again it was an entire episode, 4, 5, 6 minutes, just about the person and why he's good. And again, you can tell those two are good friends and they're fairly nice to each other in the community, but he's not done it because he wants Hazardor to throw a load of subs his way or anything like that. He's done it because he liked the person and he thought the person was worth talking about. So that is my criteria for a shout out. Do you like the person? Are they worth talking about? Think about the pitfalls if you're going to do it for your channel. Think about the positives if you're going to do it for your channel. And I wish you luck. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.